everyone, we're going to integrate the expression 4 plus sine of x divided by cosine of x dx. All right, we're going to use and set it up to use these two formulas. You'll see. Before we start, these are just good to know formulas. I already did videos that are pretty lengthy on how to get from when you do the antiderivative of tan of x and so forth. So basically, make sure you know these. They're on my Facebook page if you ever want to save a copy. But let's get started. The first step is let's separate this out. And I'm going to write two different integrals and write my denominator under each term in the numerator. So what I mean is I'm going to write this as the integral of 4 divided by cosine of x dx plus the integral of sine of x divided by cosine of x dx. All right, from there, I can pull this 4 out and write this as 4. This would be like 4 times 1. So this is going to be secant of x dx. See, we already have the answer to that. And then this one's going to be the integral of tan of x dx. And we already have the integral for this. Since we're going to have two of these, what I want to notice is this one right here. If I have ln of secant of x, I can write that as secant is 1 divided by cosine of x. All right, this is the same as ln of cosine of x to the negative 1 power, right? And then I can move this negative 1 in front. So I can write this as negative ln of absolute value of cosine of x, which is equivalent to this one right here. And I want to do that because it helps me simplify logs. So just keep that in mind. And so when we differentiate this, this is going to be 4. Also, I have ln written here. You could also easily use log. So let's just use log just to make it different. So I'll just use log. You can use ln or log. Absolute value of secant of x plus tan of x. And then we have, I'm going to go ahead and put plus c1. So that's that piece. And then go ahead and put plus log of, where are we at? We're at tan of x. So that's going to be log of secant of x, absolute value of that. And that would be plus c2. Now I am going to rewrite this like this, but with log. So let's do that part. And we're going to get equals 4 log absolute value of secant of x plus tan of x minus now log of absolute value of cosine of x. And now the whole thing is going to be plus c. Before we had c1 plus c2. You have two arbitrary c's, and they make a unknown c here. Doesn't matter, it's just a constant. Now the reason I wanted this negative is now I can condense this. So if you have a log of a plus log of b, I can write this as a single log of a divided by b. This should be minus. So log of a minus, using the quotient property for logarithms. So I'm going to write this as equal 4 log, and I'm going to have absolute value of secant of x plus tan of x. I'm going to go ahead and move this 4 using my power property and write this with the power of 4. All right. And in the denominator, we're going to have cosine of x. Also, since this is to the power of 4, we don't really need the absolute value signs in the numerator. Let me put the plus c. So we can write this as log of secant of x plus tan of x to the power 4. But the denominator, if you do that, is still going to have to be absolute value of cosine of x. And plus your unknown c. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.